Brittney Griner. She's been given a one-year deal from the Phoenix Mercury to return to the WNBA. I'm Tyrone Bowman. This is Tyrone Bowman Tonight. According to the Washington Post, check this out, Brittney Griner had intended to play for the Phoenix Mercury this season, and it became official Friday. Per the WNBA's transition wire, the Phoenix Mercury signed the seven-time All-Star who had spent about 10 months held in Russia after being arrested at an airport in February. The State Department considered her wrongfully detained, and she was sentenced to 9.5 years in prison after pleading guilty to bringing vape cartridges with cannabis oil into the country. Griner was released in December and returned to the United States in a prisoner exchange for arms dealer Victor Bout. While pleading guilty, Griner said she made an honest mistake and didn't realize the vape cartridges were in her bag. She has played for Russia's squad, UMMC. I can't pronounce that word, so I'll spell it. You know what? I'm going to try to pronounce it. Let's just say Katerinburg during WNBA off seasons. The Mercury signed Griner 32 to a one-year contract worth $165,100 per herhoopsstates.com. Though the deal had not been announced as of Saturday night, she missed the 2022 season but had averaged 20.5 points and a career high of 9.5 rebounds in 2021, while helping the Mercury to the NWA Finals where it lost to the Chicago Sky in 4 games. She has spent her entire WNBA career with the Mercury, which made her the #1 draft pick in 2013 and claimed the WNBA's title a year later. The signing further bolsters the Mercury roster, and guard Diana Taurasi signed Saturday to spend a 19th season with Phoenix. The 40-year-old is the league's all-time leading scorer, but the end of her career is near. Still, the Mercury brings back a core of Taurasi, Griner, Skylar Diggins-Smith, and Sophie Cunningham. Griner's return to the WNBA's travel methods back in the spotlight after her detainment, or Griner's return put the WNBA's travel methods back in the spotlight after her detainment in Russia. She is expected to need to take private flights for security reasons. WNBA rules do not allow teams to charter private flights, a point of contention for the players' union. President Biden also came under fire for releasing Bout, who was arrested in 2018 and sentenced to 25 years in 2012 for supporting terrorism and conspiring to kill Americans. It's through hardship that character is revealed, and over the past 9 months, we have seen the best of so many. Griner's agent Lindsay Kagaga Kola said in a statement after her release. At the top of the list are Big and President Biden. Throughout this ordeal, BG has carried herself with courage, grace, and grit, and President Biden made us a promise and then kept his word and did what was necessary to bring her home. We are forever grateful for his follow-through on that commitment. Pardon me for the mishap. It's BG. Griner became a household name during her detainment. WNBA players did what they could to keep her in the news, urging Biden to bring her home and counting the days she was detained. The basketball community celebrated her release 2 months ago, and now she's in line to be back on the court this spring. I have been fortunate enough to be around BG in both basketball and social settings, and have loved being around her. Washington Mystics general manager Micah Thibault said after she was released, her energy and zest for life has always stood out, and it's so wonderful to know that she is free from this nightmare and will be reunited with her family, friends, and friends. Congratulations, BG. Wish you well on this upcoming season. I'm Tyrone Bowman. Never surrender, never quit.